Okay, enjoy the match, everybody. We'll see you at half-time with all the first half highlights and analysis.
Radu Dragusin is over the illness that forced him off against Newcastle, so it's the same back four, changed from the draw against Manchester United when Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister occupied their positions. And in terms of getting to this stage of the League Cup, these are the two most successful teams. But both Liverpool and Tottenham are desperate for it not to end at the semi-final stage this season. So a 6th-minute corner from which they'll look to profit as it goes in towards Bentancur, who was stooping all the way out to Son, and Dragusin with the attempt, and Alisson has to make a prompt reaction stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of concern there.
Rodrigo Bentancur.
Yeah, he saw the reaction of his teammates straight away. They knew their pal was in a bit of trouble.
So in the 15th minute, Brennan Johnson gets on, bodies back to cover.
They've been unusually untidy though in possession, Liverpool, giving it away.
Here's Son, looking to get the better of Bradley, and Solanke tries to drag it goalwards. So find his target in the end, Jota. This is Salah, trying to feed Cody Gakpo, and Salah hits one! And hits it wide.
You thought he was going to cut inside and let one fly here, but he gets the shout from Salah.
Here's Son. Kulusevski looking for Johnson. Couldn't reach him though because it was...
He scores goals against most teams.
Certainly scored plenty against Spurs, but well, like Kwanzaa Endo had started. The rookie Tottenham goalkeeper trying to get his wall organised amongst his new teammates, shifting Bergvall across, and Gakpo's underneath it, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. Kulusevski. Jota not starting from a position where you'd have expected to see him. This is Salah. Tsimikas has joined the attack, but Gakpo reaches it. Now Tsimikas pulls it across, and Bergvall did well. Here's Gakpo. Tries to pull it back and finds Mo Salah. Well, in the end, there were two who were willing to take it on, and Salah and McAllister maybe just confused each other.
Yeah, Liverpool's best moments really have come down this left-hand side.
Porro slipping, and Jota emerged with it to find Gakpo. Salah's having to try and fight off Spence to his right, and Gakpo wants to go alone and test the goalkeeper, who holds on. Now McAllister to Gakpo. Cody Gakpo.
Receiving the ball between the lines and turning. That's when the alarm bells are...
Kulusevski finds Spence with a little bit of space to move into. Son's ball across, Bergvall leaps for it. And retrieving it is McAllister. Gakpo pulling it back. Jota trying to guide it goalwards. Pedro Porro with the strength to see it out.
Yeah, they come really close to carving out a good chance when they've gone down that left-hand side. They've just missed out fractionally with those cutbacks.
Well, the one scoreline you wouldn't have expected it to be, even at half-time, 0-0. Radu Dragusin had an early attempt, forcing Alisson into a save. A lot tighter in the first leg of this Carabao Cup semi-final. The 18th time that Spurs have been in the last four of this competition. The only one of the last three that they've won was reduced to a single game. Gakpo in control here. Bergvall aiming to pile pressure on Alisson. It was a bit of a heart-stopping moment. Bergvall's running back, and
chance to let fly a bit earlier than he did. Liverpool let off the hook big time. Not once, but twice.
Well, he can't believe that luck has deserted him again. Diaz. Crossed by Tsimikas, and he's just on Nunez, but McAllister in the way. Diaz skipping away from Porro, but then caught by Bergvall, who's going to get booked for that. Now Salah. And it's Darwin Nunez, and Kinski with his biggest moment of the match so far, spreading himself. Jones. Tsimikas with the ball in, no takers there. Alexander-Arnold hits it off the line, and McAllister wide. Another goal line clearance in this competition for Tottenham, this time effective.
Arnold, this is from a really difficult angle. Have a look at that. And Dragusin just ducking back behind his keeper, doing what all good defenders do. But that is as clean as you like from Alexander.
Now Werner. Pulled back by Alexander-Arnold, but he goes on. Timo Werner. He was asking a lot to score from that angle.
That one back, he could not have been shooting, but this is what he's good at. Final throws of a match. Defenders are getting tired. Use his pace.
Now Solanke. Has he timed his move well? Dominic Solanke scores! The flag stays down. It all depends on VAR now. But Dominic Solanke is celebrating a goal against his old club that puts Spurs in pole position in this semi-final.
Well, we've got VAR in these semis, so we'll know for sure. But the flag stayed down, so in the quarterfinals, Spurs would be a goal ahead now. Will they be in the semi? Looks
it's
like
bad news for Dominic Solanke.
Didn't swing it in. Had about 3 or 4 opportunities to do it.
Bergvall has just made a late tackle. He's already on a yellow card. Liverpool for now have played on. Here's Gravenberg. Straight at.
Well, on this occasion, Bergvall did catch his man. Shouldn't have been booked for the first, so he can be pleased about that. I know they've been far from the best Liverpool, but they still have to be dealt with.
Solanke. Bergvall! An incredible time to pick your moment to score your first goal for the club. Bergvall, who Liverpool might argue is lucky to still be on the pitch, has the Tottenham fans in ecstasy here.
About the yellow card, he's been superb tonight. Bergvall moved forward when Bentancur went off. He's closed down brilliantly. He's got through so much work, and the finish here. I mean, what an assist that is from Solanke. Perfectly weighted into the goal scorer. This time, they won't be denied. Spurs, they've had to do an awful lot of defending tonight. But that is a lovely, crisp, clean finish from the youngster. Great set of forward work that to hold off Kanate and put it.
Gravenberg. Jones has Diaz up to his left. Diaz fires one across, and Nunez.
Wow, it's a good stop. Was this heading for the corner? It might have been. It was just behind him, Nunez, and he does well to adjust the body.
Tsimikas. Diaz has overrun it.
And certainly Pedro Porro gets two hands on his back, which is never a good idea. No wonder.
He juggles with it. Bergval's underneath it. Johnson's underneath it. Will it drop for Jones? Will it drop for Van Dijk? Endo has a... Tottenham Hotspur's Carabao Cup adventure continues in style. A first goal for the club for Lucas Bergval sets them up very nicely indeed for the second leg at Anfield in a month's time. We had the first instance of a referee talking over the mic here today, but Liverpool will want explanations from Stuart Atwell as to how Bergval was still on the pitch. Virgil van Dijk is asking that question now because Bergval, having already been booked, then committed a second offence on Kostas Tsimikas that went unpunished to the extent that play continued anyway. But Liverpool feeling very aggrieved that the match winner was still on the pitch to score the goal. Only a second defeat this season for Arne Slot's team. Their 24-match unbeaten run comes to an end here.